section, and then you just select it from the list here, and select OK, and then it should appear down.
Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear this? This should be plugged in now. Hello, hello. Is any audio coming through? Okay, I'm seeing yeses. No, so the live idea was just to go live for the tier list that Austin and I put out, but people said otherwise. But I wanted to actually like try and see if I could get just like live working just like normally. Never done it before. That might be a little... Is that a little loud? I saw that just peeking a second ago. Let me drop that input a little bit. Alright, is this a good volume level? Check in, volume level right here. Not too loud, not too quiet, just let me know. Yeah? Okay, cool. Alright, let me... That's probably fine how it is. Let's do... full screen. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. You'll see the taskbar on my computer, but that's fine. Alright. Cool. So audio sounds good. Video sounds good. Everything looks okay on you guys? I need CR to get a Teostra VTuber model or something just to play onto the headcanon I have that bro is just a big TO on a human-sized PC. That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know if VTubing's ever going to be a thing I'm going to do. I don't know if, I don't know how interested I am in that. I don't hate the concept, but, first of all, that's probably wicked expensive to get anything even remotely good. So yeah, no, I don't have anything like super duper specific planned. I was just gonna noodle around and Rise for a little bit and just, you know, see if this worked. And it does indeed seem to be working, which I'm pretty happy about. But I suppose we could just, noodle around and play a little bit of Rise and just kind of talk for a little bit and hang out and see if I actually like doing this. Because I was talking with Nate and with Austin, and when we do, when we start playing World, there's a chance... My headcanon is that you just a Teostra posing as a human. So yeah, I wanted to see if I could actually get this to work with, you know, half-decent video quality, half-decent audio quality, because there is a non-zero chance that when Nate and Austin and I play World, that we might want to stream it live rather than just record it solo. Nate and Austin are Kashala and Chameleos. I wish Gen 5 had crossplay. I would love to join for co-op. Yeah, I'm confident. I'd be willing to put down money that there's gonna be crossplay in Wilds Because they got it in Street Fighter 6. They got it in Exoprimal. Seems to be working fine. I'd be confident enough to put down money. Because they also, if I remember, they put out like a survey saying that they wanted to put in crossplay and Rise. But I guess it was probably just like a little bit too far along in development or whatnot. And they just couldn't get around to it. Or something got in their way. Because they were asking about it. If people were interested in it. Howdy, 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 howdy. How's it going? 24 concurrent. That's pretty cool. Let's fight something, right? I'm kind of just looking to just kind of casually do something so we can talk while we hunt. You know, I'm gonna put my HUD on because I usually record. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read a chat and hunt and not have my UI on. Maybe I'm that good. We'll figure it out. For now. Yeah, Exoprimal does have crossplay. Unfortunately, they don't have a system where they have crossplay parties, at least not yet. Because right now the friend system they use for Exoprimal is just like the inbuilt friend system for PlayStation, for Xbox, and for Steam. And when you use those systems, those inbuilt systems for those consoles don't have any sense of crossplay ability. So for a game with crossplay to have crossplay parties, they have to actually build in an in-game party system. Like I play Chivalry 2 with a buddy of mine on PC, and they built one of those. So that's how you can do crossplay parties in that. Exo unfortunately doesn't have that right now. I'm hoping they do. They implement it retroactively, though it is taking a little bit. You thought I was a Lance main. I don't necessarily like main. Yeah, I wouldn't really call myself like Lance might be. You know what? Actually, I'll pull this bad boy up. I've never been one to like main a weapon. I like too many of them. But you want to take a look at this bad boy. Lance is actually in 3rd place. Athos. Do you plan on uploading a playthrough when you play Frontier, which you said you were going to do eventually? Yeah, when I do Frontier, it'll probably be streamed. That way, you know, I can get a hand from some of you guys who have actually played it before, get some pointers here and there. And I actually, it's a little bit older, but Nathan was able to get me kind of like a decent like workhorse rig PC, so I have something that just kind of runs a little bit better. Hammer feels bad, man. I need to get into Hammer. You know, the thing that kind of stinks about Rise is it doesn't have those vouchers like World does. I always kind of find myself with money problems in this game. No love for Hunting Horn. Again, I want to try it. I'm not actually funny thing that you say that, DK. So I'm starting up a second profile for World and Iceborne, and I wanted to main a weapon that I'd never really got super deep into, and I settled on Hunting Horn. So for the bulk of the World playthrough, I'm going to be playing Hunting Horn. Forcing you to play Gunlance. You know what? If we want to have like these casual streams just be a normal thing, maybe you guys can bully me into playing a couple more weapons, making a couple of new sets, because I got resources and stuff. No love for Glaive. All right, you know, we can get around to it. All right, I'll make something for it. Haven't had much problem with money. Maybe I just haven't like hardcore grinded enough. But I can swap around a little bit. Right now I have just my crit draw greatsword set that I have for this game. Because this bad boy's pretty fun. Somebody just toss out a monster. I'll see if I'll fight it, and we can talk while we fight. Rising Horn feels like cheating, especially with the switch skills and wild horns like Lunagaron or Malzeno. Yeah, I know that the hunting horn in this game is a little bit controversial. I haven't really played it too much past the Lunaster's not in this game, doofus. You can spam the event quest for money. Yep, I do that. Gorm, Hazard Garen Golem, Volstrax, or Hazard Luna. Alright, I saw Gorm first. We're going to run Gorm first. And we can do Hazard Garen Golem after that. Where are you, big guy? There you are. Daimyo event? Yeah, no, I do run that one for money every once in a while. Lunagron was what I meant. Well, now we're killing this guy. We can get to Lunagron. Favorite fight in Sunbreak? Ooh, hard pick. I didn't even check items. I might not be stocked. My favorite fight in Sunbreak is maybe Flaming Espinas. I feel like that fight's excellent with just the combos that he does. He makes defense down really scary. Okay, yeah, I'm stocked. I like stock after everything. Mole Satan Dragon Time? Yeah, no. I love this dude. Arguably one of my favorite final bosses. Shara's up there, though, but I think Geismagorn probably has a moveset I like a little bit more. Look at this big fucker. I also seem to have, like, a half a second of input delay, so if I do really bad, it's that fault, not my fault. Just so everybody knows. You know, I never really played Crit Draw Greatsword before this game. I was always more of like a true charge slash type of guy. But I gotta say, with Power Sheath in this game, Crit Draw is so much fun. And I doubt it's even anywhere close to optimal. I'm assuming that's probably Adamant Slash, but, or, yeah, Adamant's the counter one. I never really loved Adamant all that much. Gotcha. Nice thing about this one is I can probably just knock off a crystal just about every time I hit him. God, this dude's animated so well. Probably one of my favorite themes, too. Smack a crab with a teddy bear in the back, y'all do y'all. You playing Freedom Unite? I've actually had Freedom Unite going in the background quite a bit. You'll have seen when I was did that video about the older Monster Hunter games deserving to come back. I actually was getting some footage off of an emulator with Freedom Unite, so I've been playing that a lot, actually. Partially for fun factor, also partially for getting footage for the crab highlight video I'm working on. Oh, GU. Faves are a three-way tie between Amatu, Primal, and Lucent Narg. Lucent Narg is really good. I'm so happy he's in this game. And as good as he is. Because I didn't really get much chance with 3 Ultimate because I didn't have a 3DS at the time. I was very happy when Lucent came back for this game. He's super good. Couple of Frontier moves, I think, on him as well. Like from the exotic Nargacuga. Look like a kaiju from Pacific Rim. Kinda, yeah, no. He's got like very similar color scheme. Very kind of similar, like, fleshy texture to him. Like, a lot of the Pacific Rim kaiju had that, like, fleshy, glowing blue kind of look to him. Watch. Nice, right in the back. They killed it with Sunbreak with the title updates? Yeah, no, I'd agree with that, honestly. I think they handled the title updates really well. I think, like, the first one was cool just because it was so dense. Like, yeah, the Metal Wraths and Seething aren't, like, the most exciting things. Like, Lucent was the reason you played that title update, but, they were still really good. Very much improved from Iceborne. A Cantor and Yukonlos in this game? Yeah, no, it's odd. So, I paid attention to leaks for Rise a little bit right when it was coming out. There was, I think somebody actually found files for a Cantor and Yukonlos in base game Rise that just never manifested. I'd be willing to bet, though, that there's a lot of cut content from the original Rise. I've talked about it before, but it's very clear to me that COVID fucked with the original Rise quite a bit. I think it hurt the story. I think the only reason Allmother Narwa was in a title update was because of it. Like, that's just not how these games work. I think Cantor and Yukonlos are past due for a comeback, though, not being in 5th generation whatsoever. Happy they brought Astalos back, one of the coolest wyverns. Yeah, dude, I'd say Astalos is probably, like, top 15. Ton of personality in him. The color's great. The design's amazing. Implementing, like, the insectoid elements in with traditional wyvern's really cool. And such just unique attack animations, too, with how he uses his wings to punch, which no other wyvern would ever do, considering how important their wings are to their survivability. It's just a standout creature. Hey, Raditz, how's it going, buddy? Expected Odogaron in Sunbreak. I truly hope he comes back. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that Odo wasn't in Rise, considering I'd imagine he's got to be one of the like big standout star monsters of World. He's pretty universally loved as far as I'm aware. Yeah, you can tell I am mad out of practice with this. I haven't played Rise in a little bit. At least you got a cousin named Lunagron? Yeah, no. I'd have to check the wiki, but I assume they're closely related. Gotta go, got exams? Alright, I'm glad you stopped by. Probably because of Goss, so we didn't get Odo, because they probably didn't want 2 Oni-inspired monsters in the game. Could be. Love the knee-jerk reaction series. We love doing those. I'm glad you enjoy those. That's one of the best ideas we've ever had. Man, I got a second Dragonator. I'm doing really so. To be fair, I've never really talked while playing this game before, so I think I'm doing all right. Wish there were more generations so the series can continue. We're probably going to do Frontier Online and Explore, honestly. Apparently you can fight the Dragonator a second time. I've just been going so slow at this that my timing's not very well. Whatever. So I was baffled. Yeah, no, I've never tried this before. I wanted to see if I liked it. So far, this is pretty fun. I see why people like doing this. I want them to give Gammoth a try. Gammoth, I'm pretty sure. I'm really hoping Gammoth is in Wilds. I kind of have a feeling, because it seems like they're going, like, really broad with the fight arenas. Like, who knows, but what we saw barely even looked like a designated fighting arena. So big stuff like Gammoth, like Gravios, like Duramboros, I really think that's back on the table. But, just the way 5th generation's maps worked, where, there was a lot of just narrow passes in between the map chunks. A lot of those big boys, it's just, I'd imagine it was tough to get them to work. Rise especially, I would think, because some of those pathways in the Frozen Islands is really narrow. But I was fighting Gammoth fairly recently, because I took, like, another crack at, GU. Better fight than I remembered. I remembered her being more boring. That might have been because I used to, like, exclusively run aerial against her, and you can kind of just clown on her with aerial. Imagine a desert-dwelling Gammoth, a massive brown Samoth. Too bad Blangonga and Copper exist. Copper's a cool one. Copper's one I wonder if they'll ever bring back, because I think he's probably the best-looking Blangonga. Hello. I truly, Espen asked for more Frontier. I think so. Even if it wasn't originally the plan, I feel like Espinas and Sunbreak was probably a bit of a test the waters. Like, let's see how people are going to react to Espinas, what kind of buzz there's going to be regarding the fact that we have a Frontier monster in this game now. And the reaction seems to be pretty big. And then, you know, there's been a fair bit of Frontier content being made now. So you have my stuff, apparently, which, I don't know how big it is. But then, like, Oceana's made a couple of things about Frontier, which I'm not sure if he's, continuing. What's his name? The VTuber dude. It's like, Skull or whatever. He, like, just dropped a tier list about it, I think, literally yesterday. A couple of other people have checked it out. But we're gradually starting to get more and more Frontier content in this, like, Western Monster Hunter YouTube space. And there's no way the devs don't see that. I think I heard Rurikon say that, like, the devs definitely, to some extent, look at Monster Hunter content on YouTube and, like, look at comments and what people are saying and whatnot. And I'd assume that some of the positive reaction that Frontier's been getting recently has been heard. I only want Shantian for this theme. Yeah, that face... they're all pretty good. I'd be a little nervous if they remade Shantian's theme. It's already so good that, like, I don't know. Can you do it? I don't know. The, that one bit of music we have for Wild so far sounded really good. Whatever that main theme is going to turn out being. Like, I've gone back just to listen to that, musical cue that we have for Wilds multiple times. I'm already very optimistic about the music for Wilds. It sounds like World, but with even more just energy to it. They didn't remake Amatsu's theme, so I'm sure they don't feel... Yeah, they didn't remake Velkhana's either, which was interesting. I'm wondering if that was a resource thing, or it's like, this is just good enough. We don't really have to. I'm not sure. Because they've been big into remaking, like, just about every theme. It seems like they're kind of in the business of just giving every game its own musical tone. Rather than just, like, recycling music in between games and kind of keeping it similar enough that they fit with one another. I would assume that that's probably a little less restrictive for the composers. That they can just kind of create their own style and do whatever, and they don't have to create their own music to make it, like, kind of sound and match with the same tone of the previous games in the series that came beforehand. But I've been, very surprised that they seem to be willing to spend the money to just remake the music again and again and again. Like, Tigrix has 4 incarnations of his theme now. Maybe it's only the monsters they feel really need it. Again, maybe, but they've just been doing it with, like, all of them almost every time. Yeah, this is so obnoxious to do when you're doing it single player. This was so designed for multi. Do you have any ideas for monster variations? I don't know. I'd have to maybe really kind of like take a look at the roster and take a look at what monsters are out there and what you could potentially change. Like with variations specifically, they're interesting because you're just kind of like taking one of their traits and either taking it away or enhancing it or something. I'd have to really think. Maybe we could like take a look at the monster roster and really kind of look at something. Yeah, buck the timing on that. Example, the large exploration ship is synonymous with the Polar Sea map. Yeah, no, Shantian coming back, there would be a fucking, there'd be a lot to come with that, for real. I feel like these are coming down really quick. Whatever. I want a bull gammoth where it's like twice the size. Twice the size, good lord, that's a big gammoth. It'd be kind of cool to see if bulls of the species are any different than the females. They definitely kind of seem to be gearing like Gammoth is predominantly matriarchal, but I don't know. They can do kind of whatever they want. That's kind of a cool thing with the Fated 4 is that the biggest, buffest, burlier one is predominantly female that you fight, and like the most lies, graceful, and agile one of the Fated 4 that you fight is always a male with Mizu. Got that one. Oosh. Yeah, bull is a term for a male elephant? Yeah. Weird take, but I think Buldrome might come back. You know what? I honestly, I wouldn't be upset about that. They need to find something to do with them. Oh, I think my cat just clawed his eye out. Ooh, got him right in the chin. Female Mizutsune are less colorful than males, kind of like how some animals are in real life. Yeah, probably. It'd be interesting to see them. But I do like that dichotomy a lot, that you have big burly mama Gammoth and like very beautiful, graceful male Mizu. I've always really liked that. I want to see Buldrome if he has the hardcore moveset from Frontier. What garbage did they give Buldrome in Frontier? Or not even garbage, but just wacky. You know, I want to see the Elemental Buldrome from online. I want that to be an April Fool's Day quest again. Let's see, Toa tested. Yeah, no, I mean anything related to Tio, you can put him in and I'll be happy. You need to make it bad, and I'll probably still be happy. My man has a table flip attack? Alright, that sounds awesome. Hardcore Velocidrome literally spits Farcasters at you? That's hilarious. I know, one fact I do know about the Hardcore is that they added Blue Yon Kutku so late that he is hysterically cracked out of his mind. I watched this fight a little bit on YouTube. And by, like, modern standards, it's still, like... still a little blocky just because of, like, the animation limitations. But yeah, no, they got Blue Kutku doing some wacky crap. It's really funny. Both head breaks. Nightjar, Thorny Devil, Orca. Orca would be... I'd be interested to see what they would do with an Orca, because those things are, like, just monsters in real life. Those things are horrifying. Nightjar. Boga's your favorite of all time, huh? That's kind of cool. I like him a lot. Big, flabby... crocodile, explodey Godzilla dude. I like Boga a lot. There's no contest. I love everything from the fight to the design. Yeah, no, he's a wacky looking dude. Just big, ballistic crocodile thing. He's got like patches of what looks like coral coming up out of his back and whatnot. Very weird dude, but I can't help but like him. Good flinch. Wonder if of Exoprimal collab armor. That could be really cool. I'd some of those mech suits in Exoprimal look really cool. I think that would be a pretty easy collaboration to do, honestly. Probably Murasame, Roadblock. I'm trying to think of like what some of the ones that they push a little bit more. Like Deadeye's like the most generic one, kind of like the poster boy one. They might do Deadeye. Murasame is an easy one because it's super weeby. Maybe like Roadblock for the more tanky ones. Weird thing, but can we talk about how good Sunbreak's Proof of a Hero is? It's a good one. I'd say maybe like my 4th place favorite, because I think Generations Ultimate has the best one. I think that, I don't even know if that's a contest. Rise is probably 2nd. 4 Ult is probably 3rd, because it's just so, like, kind of peak Proof of a Hero. Then it might be Sunbreak, because Sunbreak's is, like, got, like, a little bit of darkness to it. It's very different. Full hit. World's not the best? No, I don't think World's is the best. It's one of the weaker ones. And it's still good, because I think the instrumentation choice is really good, but there's just so many good Proof of a Heroes that they're just kind of, by proxy, has to be a worst one. And the original's not, like, my favorite, but it has, like, these really unique kind of primal instrument choices that I really like. There's something good in all of them. So fucking many of these, dude. Yeah, you didn't even let me... You didn't even give me a chance on that one. You sent like 20 of those at me. Proof of a Hero is never bad, but some of them are just less good. Yeah, no. I mean, just as it is as a written piece of music, it is very hard to get Proof of a Hero wrong, because the original composition is just such a good piece of music. All you can really do is just have instrument choices that aren't quite as good, or just like a take on it that isn't quite as cool. But that's really about it. Like, none of them are bad at whatsoever. I'd say they're all really good pieces of music. I'm gonna eat that. Can you stream a World on Rise where it's open lobby? Yeah, probably eventually. I'd love to play with some of you guys eventually. This is really just kind of like a test night, just to make sure that the audio quality's fine, make sure that the video quality's fine, you know, make sure that I know how to do this. Because we might be streaming with Austin and Nate, and I didn't want that to be the trial stream. I wanted to do a trial stream before I start doing, like, actual, like, pretty serious content. So, yeah, tonight is just a little bit of groundwork. It's experimentation, seeing if I actually like doing this, seeing how things go. And so far, seems to be going good. I'm enjoying myself. It's definitely a little bit tough to play and read the chat and fight, but I'm having a good time. Yeah, no, the three of us are going to play. We might have a fourth, too. I have another buddy, Sam, who, when the whole Return to World campaign started, I got another buddy who started fresh. I think he's at, like, Nergigante right now. We might not play with him off the jump, but, like, when we get Austin into, say, like, Iceborne range, we might be getting a fourth in our group, too. And then, yeah, no, I will very likely do open lobby. Might even do open call at some point, too. But I'd want to do a little bit of vetting for that. I don't want to just, like, have complete another random fans joining in. But if I have, like, a decent grasp on who a person is, and they want to jump in and be on a call and whatnot, I'd be very down for that. But, that would have to be vetted a little bit. How did you manage your stream, your Switch? So... pretty simply, I just have a capture card, and I'm not recording. I just have an Elgato hooked into my Switch and into my computer. So you're just watching my Switch hooked up to my PC screen with an HDMI cord. That's run through. And then my OBS stream is capturing just the footage that my Elgato is capturing. Yeah, we're on PlayStation for Worlds. I was hoping that would hit. There we go. It's clear Capcom let the weird kid design Gizmo and the weird kid cooked. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, a big six-legged crocodile monster with, like, crystals all over him and a pentagram mouth and goofy-looking horns. Yeah, no, he's a good weirdo. Looks like a corrupted version of Narwa. The skeleton's, like, somewhat similar, I suppose. 38 going. Really cool to see, like, almost 40 of you. Ugh. Alright, so that's one boy down. Ain't no way the two final bosses are for the same game both have weird flappy mouths? I don't know. Oh, shit! Alright, I guess streaming was a good idea, boys. Look at that one. I work my ass off to get these. Never get these. I just start playing Rise out of the blue and I get two. This is how Monster Hunter works. The armor sick. It's just Risen Kashala with just like full white going for silvery, and then I thought like the silver Rathalos greatsword looked good with it. Do a little bit of matching. That's one thing I love about Sunbreak is the fashion hunting in Sunbreak is so nice. It's called streamer luck. You lucky sad. Love the Metal Rats and Rise. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, this combo looks really nice. Like the full silver and black with a little bit of silver and black on the sword. Like this look matches super duper well. That's a big reason, like, oh man, dude, like, they brought in layered gear in World and Iceborne, and layered gear was such a great idea, but good Lord in heaven, it is the most obnoxious shit in the world to get layered gear in World. The armor is so expensive, and they did it like the layered weapons were, like, equipable in World, so you bought one specific layered thing to put on another layered thing. Oh, dude, it's so much better in this game. It's so much better in this game. It's just so affordable. And the fact that you can just put any layered weapon on any regular weapon. All we need now is weapon dying? That could be kind of cool. I'd take that. Agree, yeah. Yeah, no, I'd take weapon dying. Like, you got, like, the spikes on this guy. Maybe you could change them up a little bit. The end game is fashion? Yeah, no. Like, Anomaly Quest 2. I never finished those. How far did I even get? I like 170, I think. Status. 173. Yeah, no. I'm never getting to 300. I don't really care to. Classic Rathlos is the best. No, Classic Rathlos is super go. Layered weapons were so bad in Iceborne. Yeah, no, it sucked. Like, it was so bad. It's such a cool idea. We had Rampage weapon dying. That's true. We did have those. If you remember all the way back in Try, too. It might. I think it was only with, like... No, it was for a good chunk of weapons. But, I remember in... It might have just specifically only been in Try. But they had, certain weapon upgrade trees where like the sharpness or the crit or the element would change ever so slightly and it just have like a slightly different tint. Like, am I going... I could... That's a thing, right? Like, I'm not going crazy with that. You need to do anomaly stuff to get outfit vouchers, though. Yeah, I've done enough, though. Like, I'm at 173, so I still do have a ton of it. It gets better at 181 because you get the arena quests, but I still hate it. Yeah, no, I like... there's a lot of stuff that I do like about the anomaly stuff, and there's a lot that I don't. I think health bloat is a little bit of a problem with the end game. I think, the health bloat I don't love. Like, monsters just get so chunky. Rise doesn't have Master Rank Kulve Taroth to put out his layered armor, though, so World Superior. That Kulve armor's good. That Kulve armor's really good. I wonder if they're going to bring Kulve back. That'd be a fun one to bring back. That Kulve armor was cracked, too. 296 on Switch, and I just don't care. Yeah, I don't blame you. There's problems with it. If you watch that that video I did on Monster Hunter Rise, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of like. Hang on one sec. Okay. I can turn that back up. Culver Safi, which is better? It's still Safi, I'd say. I watched the entirety of the video when I was mindlessly accidentally speedrunning Risen Falls tracks. I always assumed Rachna, but Rachna or Nursilla. I think Rachna, because Rachna is, I think, if you're looking at like quest placement, they're generally considered, like they're placed higher up, like in terms of like danger classification. Like Rachna. Yeah, no, Rachna is considered just like a step or two below elders. They're considered like pretty high up there in terms of danger. Nushil is usually an ambush hunter as well. Yeah, no, kind of like gunning for slightly smaller. Oh, I don't know. Gipsaros ain't exactly like nothing. Gipsaros isn't like insects, and they hunt down Kezu too. The shrouded ones do. Yeah, no. It seems like the games indicate that Rachna is the stronger of the two Temnosarans. Have I seen the Godzilla X Kong trailer? Oh, fuck yeah, dude, I have. Oh, that trailer looks nuts. I'm excited, dude. Like, I like the MonsterVerse movies. They're not the best movies, like, objectively, but man, they the MonsterVerse movies feel like they're made by dudes like me who saw like Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Godzilla versus Gigan, Godzilla versus Megalon from like the 70s, and then just took like the technology and the money that they have in Hollywood, and are making those movies that they watched when they were kids. Like that's what the MonsterVerse feels like to me, and I really like that. They could maybe they could stand to try a little bit harder with the writing and with the characters and whatnot. Like, you can definitely make Godzilla movies where it's a versus movie, but it still has like good characters and some decent thematics. But I like the MonsterVerse a lot because again, it feels like it's being made by dudes who wanted to remake the '70s movies with modern money. If you go through with open voice, open spots for MH World, I'd be down. Yeah, no, I'd want to like know you a little bit. Like I need to trust that you're not gonna just like say like really off the cuff things in the middle of a stream and whatnot. Yeah, if I'm gonna play with fans, I gotta make sure that those fans ain't psychos, because wackadoodle people be on the internet. Gonna go to sleep. Have to go to uni tomorrow. Have a good day tomorrow. Toei making serious stuff and MonsterVerse just having fun with it. Yeah, no, dude, it's cool that we live in an era where both can exist, right? Because that's just it's super cool that like yeah, Rando drops in racial slurs. Yeah, no, I don't want that to happen. At least not much. I don't know. At least be funny about it. I remember when they were making the first MonsterVerse movie, they wanted to test how accurate the Godzilla roar was. They asked the Rolling Stones to borrow their setup and played it at full volume. Dude, I can imagine. Like, it's just, like, really good. It's a good roar, too. Like, they did a good job making it. I'm interested to see what Toei is going to do next, because I think Yamazaki wants to do another one. Shin Devil Joe. I was thinking about that. It might be like too much of an effort. Excuse me, for them to like make an actual Godzilla, but like what if they made a Devil Joe variant with the dorsal plate and blue fire instead of black and red? I'm British, so I love swearing. Honestly, man. I don't mind it all that much. I just don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Like, me personally, I don't really care all that much. Like, I like edgy shit. Edgy shit's fun. Swearing's fun. I just don't want to get in too much trouble. What's the talisman curio augment you have that you consider your best RNG roll? Best, I have to take a look, because it's been a little while. I don't think I have rolls on any of these guys. I definitely played around with these. Defense and Dragon. Yeah, no, for a lot of these ones I go for like actually a bit of Power Mantle. Does that focus on it technically? Yeah, a couple of these. I got an adrenaline rush on that bad boy. What else do I got? Yeah, it's just like a 1 slot, extra defense. For a lot of these higher up ones, we got a critical eye on that one. That's kind of nice. On Flaming Espinas stuff, Stand Thief and a Part Breaker on that. That's kind of cool. I bumped that to a 4 and I got a 1. I usually try and go for slots on these bad boys. Best RNG roll personally was Berserk 2 Dereliction. Jesus Christ. Personal best was Furious, Strife, Stam Surge, Unrisen Vol Legs. But after TU5, they became obsolete. Godzilla's like Zora Magdaros size. I feel yeah, that's the thing about Godzilla. Godzilla always wins. Unless it's against Mothra larva. Then he loses. It's not a gnat. That's a gnat bothering a god. Just saw you were streaming and wanted to drop in and wish you well. Going to be listening while cooking dinner for the family. Hey, happy to have you along. How about White Fatalis? Maybe that's a fight. Yeah. Higher tier armadillo pangolin monster for Anguirus. That'd be cool. You know, we have like these like big armored pangolin looking things coming up in Wilds. Maybe they have a boss. Let's swap around a little bit. Throw on something. This is like a Master's Touch Lance, right? Oh, this is a Master's Touch Longsword. I don't want to... I could, but I'd probably embarrass myself with Longsword. I was never particularly good with Longsword in this game. I liked Longsword much better in Iceborne. What else do I got? Critra GS. This is my swag set with right, yeah. I just go for a regular old SNIS. Let's find a good looking set. Still not a huge fan of Riser's bloated skills. It's more elegantly executed than a lot of games, but I'd still like the skills to be more unique and interesting than make the big number go bigger. Yeah, so long as we're dealing with like these big end games, that might be an issue. I'd be fine with the scale back, honestly. Like Worlds was still kind of big. I could even go for something that's a little bit scaled back from World even. I don't know how much they're going to. It might be possible. I know they do listen to feedback. But me personally, I'm very much in the mood for defensive skills to be a little bit more important again. Like especially in Rise and Sunbreak, I feel like they're just not particularly important. Overall. Lets people put all their meta damage skills to have enough space to put personal choice skills. That is true. Let's see. Let's pick out a nice one for Sword and the Shield. I like this set a lot. Defensive skills in Iceborne are definitely a little bit better. I definitely felt like I had to make... Dude, I'm having some kind of like internet hiccups type of thing. Put Part Breaker on every set. I really love... Love the video about Monster Online. I sent you a comment, but as it's got a link, it looks like it got YouTube and metrics. I'd have to go looking for it. I think someone said Hazard Garangolm. Yeah, this big guy. Monoblos. Yeah, the thing about Monoblos is he is designed to be a this like single player fight. Like there's like this kind of like cultural relevance around Monoblos. There's like a whole story about him. If you wanted to like get the good gist of it, Oceanus did a video about Monoblos and Diablos. So they've had this thing about Monoblos where they have him be a single player monster. And they've been like gradually making Monster Hunter a little bit more seamless. So I don't know if they want to make Monoblos come back, they'd probably have to break it up again, or just kind of like take out that online aspect of them. Contains a lot of interesting info they might like to know about. Yeah, I'll take a look. Love your content and the way you deliver all the lines that come from your mouth. I almost want to make a compilation of every time you say word power. That's how much I love it. Yeah, no. I've always had a kind of like a more like dramatic cadence to my voice. I don't speak in monotones like at all. So I'm still kind of like just working on the voice, working on talking, working on delivery and stuff like that. You know, I just want to get better and better with stuff like that. But I think I just have like a pretty half decent voice for talking and for YouTube. And I think that's probably part of why I'm doing as well as I am so early on. Yeah, no, every time I get a compliment about my voice, it makes me very happy. Because, you know, the meme that everybody hates listening to their voice recorded. Your voice is really nice to hear. Oh, thank you. Alright, you're gonna hit pretty hard, huh, buddy? Should have known this is the hazard one. I've done this before. That was fast. Like a radio show host? Son of a bitch. Favorite Monster Hunter YouTubers? Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I mean, we have a really good niche. I really like the Monster Hunter community that we have here. Because Monster Hunter is so just dense that there's a lot of room for a lot of people to do a lot of stuff. So we have, like, I'd say maybe like a good 2, maybe 3 dozen names in this community with like any kind of prominence, and they all kind of do slightly different stuff. Like we don't really feel like we have a bit like an oversaturated market whatsoever, and I really like that. I really appreciate that. Frontier private servers a shot? Yes, absolutely. It's just a matter of when. I'm a little busy at the moment because I have a playthrough of World coming up with some friends. I've been playing Freedom Unite for footage again. You know, and I work on this YouTube channel pretty much full time. So yeah, it's just going to be a matter of when, but yes, I will be trying Frontier. So you just get people with completely different likings, lore biology, the ones that like the action games and so on. Yeah, no, like the lore and the essay ones are like all my favorites. Like I think Oceanus is probably still the best that we have, but then we have guys like was it Uno Hunter and Deer Gamer who both play. I like them a lot. Maximilian Dude will play when these games are new. His gameplay is fun to watch. Frontier was still being worked on. I don't know. Other people would know better than me. But apparently you can hop on and play them. Use the most broken tech that this game has to offer. Experience with Frontier. I'll probably play it live when I get around to it. Easy to set up and play. Yeah, no, I've heard it's not too difficult. Main Frontier English communities are Mezzo Lounge and the Rain servers. I've heard the term Rain servers before. So that definitely sounds like the way to go. Eek. Eek. Rise and Frontier have made me really appreciate the wacky craziness of MH a lot more. Yeah, man. So with that kind of thing, I don't know, not to say that like the groundedness of Monster Hunter can be like a little bit overappreciated sometimes, but I feel like some people occasionally will overlook the point that monsters like Kieran was trying to make, or like Fatalis was trying to make, is that like beyond all like the groundedness that Monster Hunter has, there will always be this like this layer of the inexplicable, this layer of the fantastical. So I've never really had issues with monsters that get really, really zany, really crazy, very inexplicable. Because I feel like that precedent was set in the first game. Like I feel like that was the point that Kieran was trying to make, the point that Fatalis was trying to make. Experience a different balancing. You can also import your character to Frontier Z later. Yeah, no. I definitely need, I forgot how short that is. Steak and nature thing, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's very harmonious, the crazy and the grounded in Monster Hunter. So if anybody's like too much on one side of things, I always can't help but disagree. I just want the other bug. I just want the other bug. Thank you. Things like Bracky exist. Yeah, Bracky's fundamentally wacky. I feel like they do a really good job of describing how Bracky works. And the Frontier monsters had a lot of thought put into them, too. Like, I read through pretty much every single entry of the Frontier monsters on Band Lagaichris' Twitter when I was doing the research. And they all had thought put into them. They all had stuff that made them tick. They weren't just, there's a lot of misconceptions around Frontier monsters that I think are really unfortunate. That they were just designed to be, like, Final Fantasy monsters. The more I learned about them, the more I came to understand that that really wasn't the case. Magnamalo. Yeah, no, Magnamalo's got a role in his environment. Like, the whole horn thing. I I've talked about him a couple of times, but I love that they took like a mythological creature like Magnamalo, and that like, oh, he wields the souls of the creatures he kills, and they translated that into like he eats them down to the bone marrow, and then the gas that he consumes from them, he's able to weaponize. I saw someone say that like people don't like that Magna can tussle with elders. I saw a really interesting point about that in the comments for the Rise video. Someone pointed out that so like Rise is very, very Japanese mythology centric, and in Japanese mythology, tigers are depicted as animals strong enough to be capable of fighting with dragons in their mythology. So that whole thing actually lines up with some of the like the design that went into the background of this game. And when I learned that, I was actually much more forgiving of the concept of Magnamalo being able to take on elders. And max. And I do have to get used to this, like, second of... It's not even, like, a whole second. It's, like, part of a second of input delay. But it's messing with me a little bit. Let's see if I can fix this, another time. Silly complaint. If they just called Magnamalo an Elder to begin with, it wouldn't have happened. I don't know. Maybe it's, like, a size thing is why people have a problem with it. Because there's a good chunk of non-elders that can spar with them. You know, you have Basil. You have Rajang, who's not big either. You got Devil Joe, Akantor, Yukonlos, Atal Ka. Saying Magnamalo shouldn't take on elders like saying Nergigante shouldn't be able to body them. Yeah, I mean, there's just the difference that Magna's not an elder himself, he's a Fanged Wyvern. Then again, not the first non-elder that can compete with them. Yeah, I wonder if it's a size thing. But then again, like I said, you got Rajang. Rajang's not big. Whew, kill me through the block. Main issue with Magna is it was so underused in the base story. Yeah, another thing I've talked about quite a bit is I think the base story was fucked with by COVID pretty hardcore. Then later say hello versus Nawa. So is Magna the strongest Fanged Wyvern? If we're counting variations, it's probably still Thunderlord. If we're not counting variations, probably Magna. Yeah, I think he's probably, at least like on par with like a New World Zinogre, because the New World species of Zinogre seems to be stronger than the Old World species, because there's no Gargwas around. I don't want those. Have you ever been to Gao? He's the greatest source. MH Explorer. I've probably seen his stuff when looking up Explorer videos. Please check his channel too. It's Monster Explore Spotlight. When I get into like actually making the Explore video, I'm just going to assume he's gonna show up. Have him come back and break even with Rajang. People will respect him. I'm kind of shocked he doesn't have a turf war with Rajang, honestly. Why is Thunderlord canonically strong? I mean, the Deviants are just canonically absolutely ridiculous. I think the thing with Thunderlord is that he's more or less a Zenogre who's taken the Thunderbugs as strong as they can possibly go. Yeah, Deviants are bananas. Yeah, Bloodbath is... I think everything is kind of scared of Bloodbath. And then I'm pretty sure Thunderlord is supposed to be second, maybe third place. I know Hellblade's up there. Oof. Looking at chat killed me. Damn it. Two types of Deviants, mutants, and really old monster individuals. Yeah, I mean, they have so many, they have so many monster variation types now that, like, the qualifiers for them are just so overlapped. A streamer I'm chill with is making a series breaking down the endgame fights for Frontier. He's done Blinking, Howling, and it's awesome. He's close to finishing Sparkling Zero. Cool. Franchise noob here. Playing through the 5th generation of games will be the first time now. Will I be able to jump into generations after those games, or do I need to do more homework? So with generations, I think you should probably be able to jump into. Especially the advantage a lot of you guys who are going from 5th gen back have is that you know how armor skills work. You know like you know how upgrading works. You know how all of it works. So you're going to be going back into a game that explains it less, but you have context. So you do have that advantage. A lot of the stuff that tripped me up that I didn't understand when I was starting out with 3rd generation is stuff that you're just going to know now. So the games are going to explain them a little bit less, but you're going to just know how that stuff works a little bit better. So going back into Gen U, not bad. You're just going to... Inventory management's going to be a little bit more because... it wasn't until 5th generation where they started, like, automatically putting items away. A little bit more prep work. And the most annoying thing is probably, like, the combo rates and stuff like that. Yeah, a little bit more pre-prepping. Yeah, like, defensive skills are a little bit more useful in pre-World games. Even though in World it's still useful, but Rise kind of made defensive skills not that important. Heard some horror stories and know the reviewers didn't quite connect with GU, so I want to approach it properly. I feel like with GU, it's funny. GU got a lot of criticism when it first came out that I see Rise getting now. Like with how, like kind of like a boss gauntlet it can kind of be, how like big and flashy it is. Stuff like that. There were people who did not like Generations when it first came out. And I think kind of with like all Monster Hunter games, it's the opinion on Generations got better and better the older it got. That really kind of seems to be the pattern with Monster Hunter. You know, what kind of happens is, Capcom and the Monster Hunter developers and Capcom in general don't really seem to be too afraid to just kind of keep innovating. That's something that's, like, the company just in general I respect about is, like, if something goes, like, really, really well, they don't find themselves too content to just, like, stick that and, like, milk it forever. At least not, like, recently. It might have been different in, like, the 90s. I'm not, like, super duper versed on, like, the fighting game era of Capcom. Like, I know that got, like, kind of saturated. Like, more recently, something does really well, they won't just keep making that same thing over and over and over and over again until it, like, starts losing money. So with Monster Hunter, especially, Monster Hunter just kind of keeps going, and it keeps testing new ideas, and it keeps, like, bringing something back from the old games, trying something new, switching stuff around, shifting this, shifting that. And, you know, people get super duper attached to one game. A new game will come around, shift it around. A lot of people don't love it right off the jump. And then, like, as it'll get older and as more games will come out, people will start to warm up to those older games. Because this is a pattern that happens a lot. Like, it was funny. When I was looking up just, like, launch dates for certain games, I saw, like, a review on probably Metacritic for Tri-Ultimate. And it was like, yeah, no, they definitely, like, casualized Monster Hunter. It's not as good as the old ones, but, you know, it's still all right. And this was for 3 Ultimate. So we have these conversations, like, every single time one of these comes out. Capcom is so wild when you think about it. DMC, Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, and Mega Man are all owned by them. Yeah, no, that and Resident Evil. Like, Resident Evil is, like, big. I think Resident Evil is still, like, their top best-selling franchise of all time. Capcom's got a lot of really good IPs, and they're generally pretty good to them. As much as they'll do just, like, some stupid garbage every once in a while, Capcom's definitely one of, like, the least cruddy game companies out there. I'm really hoping that they kind of fuck off with some of the cosmetic DLCs in Rise, though. Kind of one of my least favorite. So Kerm, what you just said, I actually had the kind of the opposite effect. So the original Generations came out. I didn't give a crap about the original Generations. I think on my 3DS file for the original Generations, I have 50 hours in it. And that was it. Like, it didn't hook my friends. And we put like 400 hours into 4U. Like, we were big back then into Monster Hunter. And this was in like high school, so we had a lot more time. And then Generations just didn't really like click with any of us. And then, you know, World came out, and then World was big, Monster Hunter was big. And what Generations Ultimate came out stateside in between World and Iceborne. So I picked it back up and like really gave it another shot. And I generally fell in love with Gen Ultimate over time. People have the opposite experience from me, which is why I feel like an anomaly. Yeah, no, like, I had the exact opposite experience. Very weird. And, yeah, shit happens. There's stuff you can critique about Generations Ultimate. Good a game as it is, it's very much just a greatest hits album. Like, that game wants you to just play. I didn't mean to talk to you. I guess it's because people want to go back and experience monsters that haven't been brought back and experience the hands-off approach of older games. Yep. I'd experience, yeah. The hands-offness it's kind of nice. I think, I don't know, there's always an interesting balance of, like, how much you want explained to you. Because Monster Hunter's dense. It has a lot to it. And I'm not shocked that Monster Hunter put off a lot of people with some of its original incarnations. There's a lot to it, and it doesn't always explain things the best. So, you know, maybe a little bit of... But even, like, Rise isn't super duper hand-holdy. It just explains things a little bit better. You can kind of just go out and start doing whatever you want right at the gate. Even World has, like, a good... like, hour and a half before it really cuts you loose. Rise doesn't hold on to you all that much, like, at all. It's only because Asmongold played it. Asmongold was part of it. It's mostly Wilds, and then mostly the Return to World campaign, and then Asmongold hopped on the Return to World campaign. So it's just kind of, like, kept this momentum going. Only, reacting the same. My problem is more the game feels very front-loaded, late low rank, and the best parts of GU, but especially since you get to G rank, feels like you're just repeating the same quest over and over again. Rise immediately drops you in with the large monster hunts. No, yeah, no. I really like that. I really, like I said, Rise doesn't really seem to... It'll explain stuff to you, but it doesn't really handhold you. You can kind of just go. I understand why World did what it did, because World was a big change, and they knew a lot of people were going to be picking it up for the first time. So they kind of guide you in, and it takes you about like an hour 40 to about 2 hours to get in where you're kind of free to go. And then Rise, they didn't do that. Just like kind of just like cut and run. It was like, you can go hunt the bosses now, which was cool. I really like that. I like how the intro of Rise is paced. I wish Monster Hunter was more talked about. Wild, they're gonna push for that. I think they're gonna try and make Wilds a really big game. The fact that Wilds was the capstone of the Game Awards means that Capcom probably paid a lot of money for that. They probably paid a lot of money for that spot, and that means that they're banking on Wilds making a lot of money. Like World is probably kind of like the beginnings, the early stages of an Avalanche. And then the Avalanche proper is most likely going to be Wilds. It'll make a ton of money. You should get Give me 1 sec. I got a buddy inviting me to play. All right. My buddy just invited me to hop in a room. I'm gonna get him on Discord in a sec, which probably means I'm gonna hide my screen because I don't have a second monitor up. But let me see. How do I want to... I'll probably want to, like... Because I don't want to, like, put out any fucking information out there. Is there a way I can just, like... keep the stream going, but have it just, like... not looking at my screen anymore, because I don't have a second monitor up. Can I do that? Okay, so that does do black screen. Cool. So I can do all this and you won't see any of my shit. me just... Oh, that wasn't right. Let me make sure that my Discord sound stuff is fine. Input, that, output, headphones. Hello?
Hello.
There we go. Alright, bring that back up. Darkness be gone. Okay, we're back. Alright, so they should be able to hear you. You're coming through desktop audio.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna apologize to everyone who has to listen to me then.
You know, common courtesy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, people in the chat, I think there might be like a mild, like a couple second delay because there was like a connection issue, but let me know if you guys can hear Nate.
Hello, everyone.
Catch up on what I was reading.
Is your mustard on?
Is my what on?
Your mustard?
We hear. Okay, cool. Yeah, they can hear you.
Hey. Hello, everyone.
You want to do Velcana, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Alright, I probably still have to... Oh! Oh boy, we can show chat all our stickers.
Oh yeah, don't you worry.
Alright, everybody. This is the best part of... this is the best part that Rise ever... This is why Rise is the best game ever. It's the stupid stick. I'm gonna post the quest real quick. It's like clashing swords on the rhyme or whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
There you go. No, not these. Yep, there they are. I don't want to do Hazard Velcana. I want to have fun.
Look, man, I just want a Velcana crystal. I don't want to cry tonight. Have you showed everyone your title?
I don't think I have. What did I change? I changed it. Oh god, what? I had a different one.
My mic just cut out. Am I back?
You're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Alright. Yeah, you had the temporary one.
Yeah, no, I had Boy of Temporary. That was one of them. But I had another one. It was like something about... Something was second-class citizens.
God, I forgot about that one. Wait, are you sure that's not just what your guild card says?
That might be. What does my guild card say?
No, wasn't your thing, I am the 1% or something like that?
Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, no.
I think it was that.
My guild card is Ravioli, Ravioli, give me your wallet. I love these things.
I totally forgot about that.
That was, I don't think I've changed that since the day Rise came out. Rip my wallet.
I'm pretty sure mine is still exactly the same too, but I usually make mine exactly the same thing in every game.
Yeah.
Dude in chat just said, "Oh no," or "rip my wallet."
Yeah, I know.
All right, let me grab items.
Yep, you have the same one as always.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Just watch the non-MH reaction. It was great. We have a blast making those. I love making those.
Yeah, those are so much fun. We say it all the time, dude. Austin has such a way with words. He's so funny.
Austin, he's been naturally funny since the day I met him. Like, it's just how he talks. Doing more stuff with him, especially like him playing this game for the first time, is going to be so fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
Because of that video, I now want a great... Bombadgy was perfectly placed. I was what... Bombadgy reaction
Damn straight he was.
I figured... Dude, when we were making that video, I figured, oh yeah, dude, the dodo part was so funny. Like, when he said he ate rocks and glue, I'm like, this part's gonna kill. People love that. And then the Bombadgy shit happened. Like, oh my god. Oh god, it's so funny. The Bombadgy was definitely the highlight. Yeah, dude, I thought it was gonna be Dodo. It was so funny. Wait till he finds out they literally explode.
I know, I didn't want to say it.
Become ungovernable. You record him seeing the Bombadgy for the first time when he finds out that they explode and fly away. If he likes World, we'll get him on Rise, because I think he's like fully on board for like at least getting a handle on it. Because he's like super down. It's not 100% like his type of game, but he's very down to give it a shot. Like, he seems very excited. It's a living grenade. Didn't even come up. It still earned an S. You didn't even need to, dude. That face. He looked like a jump scare from a Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff. Sakura Slash makes him explode on every hit. That's hilarious. He just talks to you.
Oh man, I gotta test that.
We could go to the Shrine Ruins after this.
I think we're gonna. This is, this one's at the Frozen one, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna call it the Tundra, but I know that's not what it's called in this game.
Big the Cat vibes, yeah.
That is very accurate. So good.
Sakura Slash is the best combo art. Yeah, it's cool that it stuck over from generations. I'm doing it now. DK Natius is admitting to a crime live on stream. Alright, I'm good whenever you are.
Okay. I've just been kind of throwing out stickers.
I know.
Chat, let us know what you think of our shoutouts. We're very proud of them. I do think I told Austin after the video that there's a Bombadgy hunting horn.
That har energy. It's not a crime if I don't get caught.
Dude, our our starting shoutouts are out of order.
You know, it's funny either way. Either way you do it, it's funny. Austin plays Hunting Horn exclusively for the... Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you tell him that there is one, he might.
I don't know. He seems to know what weapon he already wants to try.
Yeah, no, he's...
I don't know if I'll say it. We'll leave that as a surprise for people.
Yeah.
We will confirm that he does have his eyes set on one particular weapon already.
I need to go back and look at, like, all the songs that all the Hunting Horns play. I don't know how recent it is, but they started, like, doing, like, little, like, Easter eggs and references in the Hunting Horns. Like, in Iceborne, I know that, like, Frostfang Barioth plays a little bit of the Tundra theme from Tri.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, a couple of notes from it, but it's absolutely there.
I want to mod the game to play a Rickroll. It's right here.
Yep.
So if memory serves me correctly, the Rajang is about to run this way.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's coming. The big Rajang. My goodness.
Velkhana feels big, too.
Yo, it's time for some monkey business.
We are actually monkeying around. Ah, he's looking at me. Why doesn't Barioth just get the Tundra theme as his main battle theme? They totally could. That's probably my favorite ice map battle theme. That is one funky monkey. Yeah, he do be funky.
I should have let you get them out.
Whatever.
My shout out is funny.
They're going to give Laggy the Deserted Island theme when he comes back. Maybe. They still haven't given Rathalos Forest and Hills, which they should have done a long time ago. Got the stun.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it's wild that Laggy, Rathalos, and Kieran don't have their own themes.
That is a shame.
Kieran's the only Elder that doesn't have one.
Weird.
Very weird, yeah.
Weird original decision, and weird that it's never been updated or fixed.
Yeah.
This way. Yeah, this Velcon is huge, and it's probably still only a silver crown.
Probably. Product of being first gen, most likely. Well, Lao and Fatalis have their own themes. The Deviants need their own exclusive themes like Bloodbath. Dude, I kind of agree. Or at least they can make the Deviant theme better. That's, like, it's... I don't like the Deviant theme. And you know what's weird? Is that, their knockoffs, the Rampage Apexes, do have their own theme. It's much better, and it doesn't play in the normal quests. It only plays in the Rampages.
I don't think I knew that. Oh, shit.
Is it Lao's theme or the Fortress theme? I think it's Lao's theme, because Shen Garen also has a theme that's different than Lao. Imagine if Kezu got an actual theme from them.
It needs a lot more than an actual theme to make me like it.
Remixes. The Deviant theme is okay. It just gets really draining. Yeah, no, that's the big thing. You hunt the theme is only all right, and then you have to listen to it so many times.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, sir. Wild and crazy. I guess it's it might be the instrumentation with the Deviant theme that I don't like all that much.
That's a head break. Nice. Oh, this is the bomb.
Yep.
I was hunting a ton of these on the airplane last week. And I got no gems.
Paralysis?
Nice. I'm right at the tail, too.
Good shit.
Few good hits.
Currently experiencing the Deviant theme, and I agree. Yeah, no, it's one of my least favorites. Though the worst Monster Hunter music out, the very worst Monster Hunter music is only like semi-mid. That's as bad as it gets. What set are you running for SNS? It's mostly just like title update stuff. So it's Luna Agaron for like the crit and the wire bug and whatnot, and then just a little bit of Risen stuff with a little bit of Violet Mizu stuff, because that stuff's just so good. What's your best investigations have you managed to get? Because I've got a small addiction to collecting either super sadistic I'd have to take a look. I know I've found a couple of funky ones. I really hope the Deviants come back. They're all really good monsters. There's room for them to make more of them. It's a cool concept. Like, the armor gathering process wasn't fantastically well thought out, but, like...
Yeah, that was a pain.
Almost none of them are bad. The only one that kind of stinks is, like, Crystal Beard Uragan. I just ran into that, huh?
Alright, chat, what's your favorite theme And why is it the Mini Urgan event quest theme from Try?
What is your favorite theme, and why is it the Dango theme song?
No man, goes kind of crazy. Actually, high key, one I found recently that I really like is the shop theme for Monster Hunter Now.
Yeah, oh, like the jazzy Proof of a Hero. Yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah, dude, that's really good.
Dude, Kanye wishes he wrote the Dango theme song. I'm seeing a lot of Astalos themes for favorites. That's a good pick.
That is a good pick. Oh my god. I just kind of rolled and perfectly dodged that. The Velcana was not on my screen. Someone just said Tio's theme. That's a good one too.
That is a good one. Probably Teos's theme, just a good feel of taking on a god. Yeah, all three of his themes are pretty good too. Malzeno theme though, really good. Iceborne Elatrion. Iceborne Elatrion, I wanna hear like a really good mix of the two. Cause like Iceborne Elatrion's got like these really good like big heavy crescendos, but it doesn't have the wacky and wild instrumentation that like the Tri one does. Like that one's got an organ thrown in, it's got an electric guitar thrown in. Like they just had fun making that one. And then like the Iceborne one's like very kind of like evil overlord.
Oh shit. I always forget it does the ice beam twice.
Uh-oh. Are you gonna play through other mod hunts this stream? This stream's probably just gonna be Rise, but like as we just stream casually, bring more stuff around. If you went to a Monster Hunter Con, PTSD reactions, probably like the original Rajang theme for sure. I gotta stop trying to answer every single question from chat. I'm getting my ass kicked.
Well, stop getting hit. Problem solved.
I can tell you, my eye muscles are getting a really good exercise right now.
Alright, here's another really good question for the 38 people currently watching. What is your favorite endemic life in world? And how many of you actually took the time to get a Winter Moon medal? Genuine question. I am curious for the answer. Because I did take the time to get a Winter Moon medal. And I literally don't know anyone else who did. Yeah, that guy just said Sadea's theme. That's based.
That is pretty based. Dad, why am I named Rose? Because your mother loves roses.
Thanks, Dad. You're welcome, Sadea's theme from Monster Hunter.
You're welcome, Winter Moon Nettle.
Someone just asked if Monster Hunter Rise endemic life counts too. I'm gonna say no because you can't capture them and put them in your house. If I said yes, Monk Snail is pretty based, but I'm gonna say no. Specifically the ones you can forcibly keep as pets, like the ducks at the park.
They are free.
They are free. The government cannot stop you from taking them home. I own 463 ducks. Does the paralysis frog on the ancient slope count as endemic life? Unfortunately, no. I don't believe it does.
You can capture the paratoads.
Oh, you can't you?
Yeah, you can capture the toads.
I'm thinking Rise, because Rise you can just pick them up and put them in your pocket like a little frog friend, but no, you totally can capture them in World. Yeah. I just ordered a new phone case with the frogs on it. It's great.
Oh, so you actually got that?
Oh, yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
I made that graphic at work today. Put it on a phone.
Hey, I just ran into that.
Yo, dude who just said Gold Spring Macaque. Great choice.
Alright, Gold Spring Macaque or the Penguins?
I love the Penguins. This guy's saying Gold Spring Macaque. People in chat, by the way, I'm claiming the Guinness Book of World Record title for owner of most duffel penguins. And nothing anyone can say can convince me that I don't have the most. I put way too much senseless time into capturing penguins to convince that anyone is crazy enough to do it more than I did. I'm not going to give the number on this stream, because then some asshole is just going to go get more of them out of spite. But I'm convinced I hold the record. It's a lot. It is a significant amount of penguins.
The Rotten Veil coelacanth look. Oh, I love those coelacanth looking fish. Those things are sick.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
There's a lot of cool rare fish. The frogs are my favorite Monster Hunter characters. More personality than the handler.
Dude, this dude's spitting fire. Hold up. Don't worry, when we played through World collectively as a group with all our friends, there was a lot of shit-talking the handler. Oh my god, I just jumped off the dog into an icicle spawning in the air.
How long did it take you to get the fucking downy cakes? Or drowny cakes or whatever? Crakes?
Those weren't that long, actually.
That was a good, like, 2 hours for me.
Yeah, I mean, it took a little bit of time just to get them to spawn, but the hardest ones easily were the Winter Moon Nettle and the moles from the Guiding Lands.
Connor, what level is your Guiding Lands?
For reference, everyone listening, I did take the time to get every single endemic life and put it in my house.
Downy cake sounds like
all of the area.
Someone.
Oh my god! That's so funny.
Downy cake sounds like a bakery run by people with disabilities.
Hey man, I think the ADA would like to have a word with you.
I have spite for the handler.
Oh, monkey ear. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'll throw it in the Velcana. I'd like you to mount the Velcana.
Okay.
Want to show off my funny hee hee ha ha. Oh shit. There you go.
Right, I spent literally 3 hours hunting in the Guiding Lands, just running around and exploring. Dude, Iceborne was so good for wasting hours of your life.
It really was.
I'm sure other people can relate, but When sorry, I got a little bit of a hiccup right there. But when Iceborne was coming out, there were several sessions where we were on Iceborne for about 2 whole hours and maybe did a quest because we were just dicking around in the Gathering Hub not doing anything.
Yeah, the Celiana Gathering Hub is phenomenal. We spent a lot of time just sitting in the hot spring, doing many fun things, including but not limited to seeing who can slide the farthest down the little slope, and worshiping the monkey god fountain.
The slip and slide contests were really fun.
They were. We also, on multiple occasions, played hide and seek on a lot of the maps, which is a ton of fun.
Slide into walls to get concussions as well? Oh, absolutely. 1000%.
Don't you worry, if there was a weird interaction in the Gathering Hub, we found it.
We found it.
We did. We spent... I want to say Carrie spent about as much time in the Gathering Hub as she did actually playing Iceborne.
Probably more.
I miss playing hide and seek on the Frost Reach. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
Glad we broke the head early because I have not been trying to get a single other break.
Yeah, I was trying for the tail. Tail's kind
I've
of...
been, like, very roughly trying for the tail, but I cannot say I've been trying very hard.
Yeah.
Why does everything spawn in this area?
I don't know. Nice.
Yeah, nice. Shout out to Wyvern riding. What a fair and balanced mechanic.
I'll be happy if it never comes back.
I wouldn't be against it coming back if it was a lot more balanced.
Yeah, I don't know how you balance it.
Maybe do something a little bit more interesting with it, but yeah, I wouldn't have a solution for balancing it. But if they found one, I'm not against it.
Yeah, I'm good for this one to just kind of be left on the pile. Perfectly fine.
We sent messages. They're just like the strangest collection of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, truth. Oh, I did not get the Velcana crystal, sadly. The grind continues. There we go. Shoutouts work this time.
Nice. Oh, yeah, they did go the right way this time.
Target spotted.
Oh, yeah.
Sciencing. Thank you, chat, whoever that was, I forget. But thank you for sharing that very important piece of information with us. I feel like a better Monster Hunter player now. This one attacking me? Or is he being a friend? Thinky Angie.
Jesus Christ. I got his activator.
Cool, man. Good for you.
This cat's throwing bombs at us.
The cat is based, honestly. Oh, shit.
A big bomb.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, the cats have them.
Oh, now he's...
Hang on.
Oh, you're the favorite.
Does anyone die to felines?
Go for it, man. I believe in you.
He shot it with a kunai.
Me playing Keep It Up with the Bomb Badgies.
I just dragged a friend into Dose. He's pissed. I won't let him play anything else. Dude, I imagine Dose is a pretty tough game. He has... You went from only 5th gen to Dose. That's a jump.
That is a hell of a jump.
Who misses the Prowlers? I never really used the Prowlers all that much.
Prowlers? Which one's that?
When you could play as the cats in Generations.
Oh, yeah. It was a cool mechanic, but...
Yeah, it was a neat
I
idea.
never found that I wanted to do that over using the weapon.
Yeah.
It is a neat idea, though.
Even with modern controls, Dose makes Free Unite look tame by comparison. Oh, I imagine. Dude, those old games are kind of rough. Free Unite's good, though. I feel like that game's, like, pretty well balanced. Playing it again with a PS5 controller. Like, it was
In
like...
a totally legitimate fashion.
Yeah, no, like, it feels... The PSP crab claws was just heinous.
You tell me you don't crab claw your PlayStation controller?
I do not.
I did for World with the PS4 controller.
Yeah. I gotta play more MHFU through very legal means. Yeah, pretty easy to get. Runs pretty well, too. Still holds up. Played it legally hope. Sure.
Yep.
Does FU is good. Dose is like Dose is like hell compared to it if it was heaven. I played Dose with my PS5 controller. Battle Lunastra, it's tough. Yeah, I also have the original on this thing. I'm gonna get around to that eventually.
I have the original on my PlayStation 2. And I don't think I want to get around to playing it any more than I have.
Yeah. I
That
definitely
is one janky ass game.
I definitely want to give it a try.
Oh, it's worth a shot. That is like the very little of it I actually played is just like everything that people hate in the newer games, but it's just those parts. I'm gonna assume most of the people in the chat know this, but for anyone who doesn't, the controls for Monster Hunter 1 on the PlayStation 2, you moved with the left joystick and you attacked by spinning the right joystick in different directions. It is one weird game.
I'm rather certain you cannot pay me to fight Cephadrome in MH1. No, yeah, dude. If I can, I'm gonna grind out Sonic bombs before even attempting that. Oh, hello.
Just casually staring down the primordial.
Yep. He's coming to you. Actually,
I'm vibing.
He's chilling in the middle. Yep, just the comments. Oh god, yep, it was bad. Hell. Hey man, I ain't looking to pick no fights, buddy. I ain't looking to pick no fights, buddy.
Me walking past a mirror at 2 a.m.
Sonic bombs don't help. I'm just gonna run around and look at him.
Cool, man.
I'm sure you can hear him from where you are.
I can't hear my TV right now, so...
Oh, fair enough. Wee.
Me, I'm not gay. One whole primordial Mauzeno. What does that mean? Alright, chat, what do you want us to hunt next? We are taking suggestions. We may or may not listen to them. However, we are taking suggestions.
Low rank Arzuros, I agree.
Yeah. I'll have to make sure I bring my mega demon drugs.
Can I bait him into killing this Binahabra? That was so well timed. It's a canon event.
Apparently not.
He's vibing on top of this rock. No, you can't. Have you tried not taunt? I didn't even taunt him, man. I was just there to look at him. That's what I get for catcalling. Fucking Jordans ain't fake. Fuck you. Yeah.
So looking at the answers to my original question, we have Actinosome and Valstrax. Those are our recommendations from chat.
Okay. Weird looking Banabra.
This is what you get for plotting a murder.
What are you doing? Oh, you're throwing kunai at me.
Kunai at it.
I just heard your dude like. Just gonna hide.
Oh, now people are saying Hazard Amatsu. Well, clearly those of you guys saying Hazard Amatsu are fake fans because there is already a video on Connor's second channel of the two of us hunting Hazard Amatsu. Wonder how long before? Oh,
he's throwing the red at
saying
you.
how long before it knocks my rock over.
Man, this Malzeno has really good comedic timing.
Oh god, he's morbid.
His morb meter is at level 1.
Oh shit, I have a bar of stamina.
I'm surprised I'm alive. Man, we haven't even done anything to this guy.
Yeah, what a hater.
This is what toxic masculinity looks like.
Right,
Good
bye.
fight.
Fucking loser.
Alright, I'm ready to go back. Yay!
Alright, so now we have Hazard Amatsu no armor, Naked Hazard Amatsu, Extreme Risen Geismagorm, Extreme Arc Tempered Risen Geismagorm, Hazard Double Furious, Free to Be Knight Plesioth, Hazard Amatsu no armor. I like this guy, Rampage Quest. Yeah, we should do a Rampage Quest.
Malzeno gets angry if you look at him too long. Gets angry when you do nothing else. I dated some women like that. Hazard Flaming, I love him. Hazard Flaming is super good. I wanted to talk to...
Zenith Kezu.
Oh, that'd be the heart attack one. That'd be fun.
Guys, you can't just throw every single high monster title from every game on anything.
Yeah, you can, chat. Go ahead. Do it. You can do whatever you want. Don't let them tell you what you can and can't do.
Connor, throw up the Arc-Tempered King Shakalaka.
No, that's okay.
No one is okay. That's why we play this game. This man's speaking facts.
Risen Pikachu. Extreme Apex Arch-Tempered Risen Zenith Kazoo. Apex Zenogre Naked. Exotic Arch-Tempered Special Investigation Hazard Zenith Hardcore Lone Species Bombadgy.
We just hunted that one. We don't need to do it a second time.
Matt said Angie Gary.
I just saw that too.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Who the fuck is Angie Gary?
So reference for people in chat. Matt is here in chat. He is a good friend of ours, and he does, I think, all of the thumbnails for you, right?
Almost all of them, yeah.
Almost all of them, yeah. Big shoutouts to Matt.
Get nay-nayed.
Thank you for your constructive input, Matt. This sounds like a joke, but I do appreciate it.
It's Angie Gary. It's like, come on, man. It's Angie Gary. Like, who knows? How do you not know Angie Gary? Black Bloodbath. So it's pissed off from childhood trauma and it's horny. That'd be great. That rival from Pokemon Red and Oh, I thought that was another monster option. I'm like, we're just going to go stab a 12-year-old? It's a sweatshop. I don't even know what they're saying anymore.
Obligatory horn joke.
12-year-olds are on the table for stabbing, not 11-year-olds, though. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. That's fair. That's a step too far. Go to a random online level 300 investigation. Ugh, I just don't wanna. Who's posting
Then
active GOG? Oh,
Matt,
God.
I wish we could post active GOG right now.
Alright, Nate, I got an idea.
Alright.
Say when.
Are you just like cycling through monsters?
Yep.
When?
Lucent Narga.
Sure. Some guy, snack urgent, please. I'm glad so many people here played 4 Ultimate, man.
こんにちは。お好きなクエストをどうぞ。よろしくお願いいたします。
Sindark is a good one.
Let me get a good look in.
It's weak to ice, right?
Yeah, I don't like ice.
I think I have a set for this already.
I like this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this as the right set.
Yeah, they did take moves from Blinking and Exotic and put it on Lucent. It's crazy. Set that's almost...
Why I
What's
I
up?
don't know why I have 2 Lucent Narga sets. I don't remember which one to use.
I don't know. This one I think is just like anti-poison and ice damage.
Yeah.
MH4U G rank might be the hardest MHG rank. Dude, those I didn't even get that far into like G rank and 4U. Those Apex like guild quests got fucking nuts. Just because of the shit controls. They randomly gave Gore his shoulder tackle from Exotic 2. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that was an Exotic move.
I don't know what part of this set I thought I didn't need. But I swapped out only one piece of armor?
What's the skill difference?
I'm trying to figure it out. I think I gain a point of Bloodrite that I didn't have.
Hmm.
But I think that's just about it. Is that in exchange for Poison Negate? I don't know why I did that. Maybe it's because it's running Dereliction, and I hate running Dereliction.
That might be something.
Both of them have Dereliction, but at least the second one has Bloodrite.
Even barring Apex's, G-Rank just scaled so high damage-wise that the key quests were brutal.
Well, I'll go with this one.
There's emotes. If streaming becomes more of a thing, we'll do custom emotes. We'll figure that out. So far, I'm having a lot of fun. I read a comment somewhere. It said that Deviljit was so persistent in eating someone that it's coming to other games to eat the player. Please stream more. I'm having a fucking blast. I probably will. Just kind of like casually every once in a while. It's 3 a.m. for you? Yeah. I'll probably cut it after Lucent because I've almost been going for 3 hours and we're coming up on 9:30. Like I gotta work on the Carapacian scripts later tonight.
Are you gonna take my constructive criticism idea that I gave you?
I did like the title you gave me, yeah.
The title was good. I really like the other stupid idea I gave you along with the title idea.
For sure. It's been
I
great.
don't know how hard that would be to do.
Y'all
but
are
I
my
hope
type
you
of
can figure
goons,
it out.
or maybe gooners. The street. I try not to do that part, man. Do some streams to play with the fans. I talked about that. I'd want to do like a little bit of vetting just to make sure I'm not talking to some psycho. But like, eventually, yeah, we'll see about it. Few hiccups. Yeah, no, I've had like some connection hiccups. I'm gonna look to try and like just get like Ethernet set up so it's a little bit more consistent. But it seems like it's been going pretty well.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna warn everyone right now. The vetting process is your SAT score. Just have that on hand. Below a certain number, you're right out.
Y'all share some of my tisms. Tisms are good. Tisms are good.
You got a rhythm with the tism. Get me my artle.
I don't need the ants. All the
Take 'em anyway.
all the goon. God. This is why we keep Matt around.
This is why we keep Matt in the chat.
And not in the call. I have my ACT score. Is that good?
Your ACT score will still count, but I don't actually know what the like the point score for the rubric is for ACT compared to SAT. I know they changed the SAT values since I took the SAT, but please stop trying to form a cult in the chat.
Matt, it's only been one stream.
You have been here for like 5 minutes, my friend. He's yelling, "Free me! I am currently oppressed." Everyone chat, believe us, he is the least oppressed person in our group.
I didn't know we had levels of oppression in our friend group.
I rolled through the roar, let's fucking go. I stand by learning roll timings to get through things is one of the most satisfying things I ever did in this game.
Oh, I missed the last one, damn. Get Matt in the call.
I forgot how hard this thing hits. I'm losing like half my health on a hit.
Yeah, the dereliction ain't helping either.
Yeah, I'm probably not... Oh, that's true, I have dereliction.
Yeah.
This was probably also not very high upgraded armor. Your chat is rioting for Matt to get into the call. See, I think the only issue with Matt getting into the call right now is, it's probably his wife and him not wanting to make a lot of noise because he will get in here and scream at the top of his lungs.
I'm well aware.
I know you are. I'm making the chat aware.
Never registered to me that any of y'all or your friends would have like lives. Yeah, no. I didn't just appear out of the ether in January of 2023 and start making Monster Hunter content. Yeah, that's how gaming. So the way gaming YouTubers work is that the storks drop us off in bedrooms with RGB lighting.
Then at 18 years old, your hair gets dyed a bright color and you know you're a man.
I'm never dyeing my fucking hair. What do you mean? That's how YouTube works.
Wait,
That's
Matt,
a wing.
are you still in the chat? Oh,
He's
nice.
he's still in there, yeah.
Matt, do you even own Rise?
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does, and he does not own a PlayStation anymore to play World with us either. I hate running Dereliction. Why did I make this set? You still have your PlayStation, Matt? I really thought you got rid of it.
Yeah, I thought he got rid of it.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't looking at my screen.
It's just downstairs. Oh, yeah, no, it's lost forever. Matt's never going to go downstairs. He's
No.
chained to the radiator making thumbnails.
It's downstairs on the upper shelf where he can't reach it.
Everyone knows Matt is 2'3". We're gonna make that canon that Matt's 2'3".
Those are two separate measurements.
Love that joke. I told you I was oppressed. Yeah, no, we have Matt. So Matt's chained to a radiator, making thumbnails out of macaroni art. So like every thumbnail you've ever seen on the channel is actually macaroni art. He's that good at it.
It really is impressive to watch. We should stream that at some point.
Yeah, the thing is, it takes so much time for someone to make macaroni art that looks that good that we need to time to the radiator. Otherwise, we wouldn't get any thumbnails done.
Are we allowed to monetize slave labor?
I mean, if we move to like certain Asian countries, probably.
Okay, good. Good. Matt, I'd say pack your bags, but I know you don't have any.
Yeah, we don't let you have any.
It's all in green crayon. Yeah, the blue in the thumbnails is actually the macaroni that he's dyed with his tears. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Move to Vietnam now.
Yeah, Matt is the luggage.
Yeah, we fold him up like one of those Russian contortionists. We carry him around.
We put him under the plane with the dogs.
We don't even put him in a kennel. He just hangs out with the dogs. He likes to pet them.
And before you guys start going off about how cruel and inhumane that sounds, he still has his radiator with him down there.
He does still have his radiator.
Yeah, like he is perfectly good. He is content.
Yeah, we've conditioned him so much that he kind of just has like Stockholm syndrome to the radiator. As long as he has his radiator, he's happy. We already have some pretty... I'm happy with this stream. We're already getting lore. This is what I was hoping for. All that had to happen was Matt had to be here for 6 seconds, and there's already lore.
It's really all it takes.
Oh, his wife is the radiator.
No, his wife's there too. We're talking about a physical radiator.
Ow. Nice.
Finally.
Come here, tail.
Is it still a thing where we can't cut it when the spikes aren't out?
I think that's been gone for a while.
Okay. I always just forget. I mean, I'm gonna hit the tail regardless if the spikes are out or not. I just don't remember.
This is I.
Nice.
Someone write this down for the Matt lore book. I trust that you guys are just gonna remember all this.
Yeah, God knows we aren't.
Recording my legacy.
Alright, Matt, we're gonna have to ask you to not advocate Connor's fan base to be called the Gooners.
Connor has stolen Santa's best gooner from the North Pole, tied him to a radiator, given him a wife which is also the raider, and forced him to make thumbnails with macaroni art. Alright, we got it. That's stream number 1. That's where we're at. That's the lore
That's a wrap.
stream number 1. Very interested to see how this evolves.
No. Devolves.
I don't know. Can you go, like, down from bottom floor?
Yeah, basement. That said, it's too late. They have accepted it.
I know it's too late. The Basil Goon Squad. That's actually pretty good. Basil Goon.
That's actually
I
pretty
kind of
good.
like that.
I
That's
like
pretty
that.
good. Ow.
I like goon badgies.
Goon Badgies. How does Bomb Badgie fit in a... Bomb Badgie is what we... Oh, God. Keep that to yourself. We're gonna do watch-along stream of the Goonies every Friday. It's just the same movie.
It's like the, God, I forget what the name of the series is, but the dudes who watch the same movie every day for a year.
I feel like I'd want to kill myself.
That's how they feel by the end of it.
What movie did they watch?
They've done it for a couple years now. I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember what the movies were, but they just watch and review the same exact movie. It's either every day or every week for an entire year.
Oh, God. I can't imagine every day. That sounds horrible.
No, stay on the froggy bomb. You bitch.
Matt Lore, write it down. Goon Badgie Gaming.
The third channel name for you. Oh, that was sick. So people watching, I know the two of us definitely forgot, but was that Velcana a gold crown?
I sure wasn't looking. Matt is happy with his radiator and he's chained to it. How would you punish him when he's not making the macaroni art?
He doesn't need to be punished. He does a good job.
Yeah, he does a
Very
good job,
proud of
dude.
him.
Matt's really good at his job. Like, we've never had a
Yeah.
problem. So I don't even have like a punishment contingency. Like he might be like complaining now, but like when he's working, when he's doing the macaroni art, there's no issues.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Extremely
He's got his
professional.
radiator. He's got his macaroni. We feed him craft singles to keep him alive. It's just, yeah, he's awesome. Very, very professional.
Circle of life, you know.
Yeah.
I am the bestest. You are, Matt. You really are.
He actually has a fantastic repertoire on his LinkedIn because of us.
Oh, nice. I got a tail spear. I got fucking none
Oh,
of
nice. I honestly didn't even look. I think I just took everything.
these.
Maybe the real Bomb Badgie was the goons we made along the way. That's really good.
We established this. Alright.
I know it's too late to say this because the people in chat are now very dead set on being called the goons
Mm-hmm.
or the gooners. I just genuinely thought about it for a second to try and come up with something clever for a name for your fans.
Yeah.
And all I can think of is what's the city that got destroyed by the Pompeii explosion?
Vesuvius? No,
Yeah. Call them.
No, you got it backwards. Vesuvius is the volcano. Pompeii is the city.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Call them the Vesuvians,
Vesuvians.
the Pompeians.
All right. I think that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. I got stuff I gotta do. I want to go
Yeah.
eat.
One more sticker for the fans.
It is. It is. I don't know, Matt. We're gonna work it out. That's stream 2 lore.
You want us to be named after the Vegas of Rome? That's such a good way to phrase that.
Alrighty. I think it's time to say goodnight, boys. Thanks for joining. This was a lot of fun. One more question. Would you spend $50 on Kulv Taroth? $50...
That's 50K.
50K.
That's 50,000.
I don't... Sure. Honestly, that probably... 50,000 for a Kulv Taroth, probably... That is a steal. There's probably $50,000 hanging off of, like, one of the gold chunks on her forearm.
Dude, you could get more than $50,000 for just her bingo wing.
Yep.
Do you understand what level of a steal this is?
Yeah, no, like, that's a steal. Easy. Alright. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody, but especially Matt.
Especially Matt. That wasn't the question you asked. I'm paying to just have one. $50K is less than some snakes. I mean, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's a steal.